my name is Kate Livesey and I have won the Young Businesswoman of the Year for 2024 for Warwickshire, and there is my trophy to say that I have won it.
Could you provide a brief description and history of David Gilkes and Sons?
Yeah, so we are a family run firm in Warwickshire. We are a local removal company, which we do go nationwide. We were founded in 1983 by David Gilkes himself, and he started off as just like a man in the van, as you do, just doing the odd few jobs here and there. And then his sons took over. My mom, who's one of the directors of the business, she also came into the business as well. And then I joined when I was 16 years old as like a half term when your mom didn't want you to sit at home, do nothing, just like come in, do a bit of jobs. And then I took a business apprenticeship, and they needed a business to back me up. So I started working at Gilkes, and I've not left. And I've been here 12 years. So, but yeah, we're a very family-run company. I mean, my husband even works with the business. My cousin does. So we've got a lot of family working for us here. Yeah, and that's really it. I don't really know what I have to say about the company apart from we're a removal company.
That is absolutely wonderful to hear, to be quite honest with you. It's wonderful to hear how many family members are in this company, especially as well, and you kind of passed it on.
Yeah, I mean, my sister worked for us for a bit, and I'm not going to lie, she didn't last. Only because she just clashed so much. But me and my mom, she's got her job role, I have my job role. She was actually the reason I won this award. She actually put me into it without me knowing. And then she sort of rang me up and she was like, "Do you want to know some news?" I said, "Go on then." She was like, "You've won Young Businesswoman." And I just went, "What?" So she just thought I deserved it. Obviously being at a company 12 years, you put your heart and soul into it. I mean, again, I'm Gilkes through and through. Like I said, I've put everything I have into this company, and so is my mom. So it's nice to sort of have that background with the family. Gilkes is from the little village we're from, which is quite close. We're all from that village. Turns out when my mom done a family tree, we are actually second cousins related or something. So we are generally all family. So that it's really nice. Obviously, we have our ups and downs as a company, disagreements. But yeah, we've been going for 42 years, so it can't be that hard.
What is the biggest challenge you say you've overcome as surveyor of David Gilkes and Sons Limited?
So the biggest challenge I think I have come across here, and obviously when you think about removals, it's quite a male environment. It was very man-ran when I started. It was just my mum that was the only woman here. And being a young lady in the business, when I became a surveyor, my boss did say it's a challenging job. You're going to have a lot of disarguments with the guys due to the fact that they're the ones doing the removals. I'm the one that's got to decide what they do, how they do it, what vans they need. And I've had my ups and downs with the guys. Obviously, everyone makes mistakes. I've made mistakes. It hasn't gone on the vehicles I've done. So I think the more challenging was to be respected by the guys here. Not that I needed their respect, obviously, but for them to now know that I can do my job without having any problems, or knowing the fact that when they go to do a job, everything I've quoted for is going to be right, or the instructions are on. That was the hardest challenge I think I had to overcome. And I can quite comfortably say that when I go and do a quote, fingers crossed, it ain't going to be wrong. And we haven't had any disputes with me and the guys. We've been quite friendly with each other. They know to trust me and trust what I say. And obviously, if they've got any problems, they ring me. So I think that definitely has been the challenge that I've overcome. The other challenge was obviously, every woman says it, when you have a baby. We've got a little girl, managing, working, having her. Unfortunately, I suffered quite badly with depression when I had my little girl. So I had to come back to work when she was 6 weeks old, and that was challenging, but I did it. And she's now 2. So I think that again was another challenge, was trying to balance, trying to be a mom, trying to work full time. My husband had to take some time off with her to cover, obviously, because obviously he wanted to. We worked for a family business. We were able to have shared paternity leave, which was quite nice. But then to come back into the business after having a baby and get the guys' respect again and the trust, again, that was something quite challenging. But I could quite happily say the last 2 years, it's just been more easier to get to do my job and less arguments, so which is always nice.
What would you attribute as the main reason then for your success and the business's success?
I mean, I think, again, not to blow my own trumpet in any way, shape or form, but since I started and I've become surveyor, we've definitely grown as a company, and I've watched us grow as a company. So when I started, we were in a small office with a very small warehouse and probably about 6 to 7 guys. Now we are a big warehouse, well-known, reputable company. I mean, most of our customers come from recommendations more than like finding us online or anything like that. We've got 2 warehouses. So obviously our storage is booming and growing. And we've now got a fleet of, I think it's 7 vehicles and about 14 guys. So since I've started, I would definitely say that we've grown so much as a company. Not all down to me, obviously, it's down to my mom running the business, Matt also running the business, who's my boss. But I think being the fact that I secure about 70% of my quotes when I go out and see customers, it's definitely a big reason why we've grown so much, and to the point where we're even growing now as a company. I mean, we thought, unfortunately, COVID hit and this whole thing with like the mortgages going sky high, we were at a stage where it's like, do we shut doors? Can we continue growing as a company if we can't get the work in? And then all of a sudden we've just got bigger, boominger. The market's got great again, which is fantastic to hear. So yeah, I definitely think with me starting, the business has grown and it hopefully will continue growing.
Since winning that award, how has that affected the business both internally and externally, and yourself essentially?
It's definitely gave me more confidence. I've always been a very self-confident person through school. I struggle with dyslexia, so in my head, I've never really thought I was good at anything, as you do when you've got a learning difficulty. So to be a winner, not just runner-up, a winner of such a fantastic award, it definitely boosted my confidence to sort of say, you can do this, you can, you're good at your job, clearly. So, and it gave me more, of a moral to sort of say to anybody out there that if you don't think you can, because I can. I don't win anything. So, and obviously to be, I think you can still class a 30-year-old as young. It's a privilege to have. And I mean, it's definitely made other staff members here want to go for another award for definite, and it gave them more of a boost to sort of say, okay, if someone like me who's been at the business for so long can win an award, let's see what else we can win. You know, let's give it a go, test the water a little bit. We have had some of the companies that won awards come to us, so they've emailed me to sort of say, congratulations, you've won, and this is what we do. One of them, unfortunately, we already have things in place, so there wasn't much for we can go ahead, but hopefully it will get other winners here to sort of say, you've won, let's partner up, let's see what we can do. I mean, I've looked down a long list of people who have won, especially in the Warwickshire area, and there's some things I've pointed out gone, I didn't know they exist, and obviously if someone needs them, I can recommend them. So it's nice to sort of see other businesses out there, and also to sort of get like a network with them and sort of see what happens and everything. And then if anyone needs to remove a company and they're in Warwickshire, we're here. So
as an award winner, would you recommend Business Awards UK to other businesses?
Absolutely. I mean, I've got a good group of friends, and when I told them that I won the award, they were sort of just like, oh, wonder what else awards they do. And like I said, even as a business, we've looked down and there's like family business awards, which I think we might go for next year. And there was a removal side of it, so again we might go for that. And it's definitely inspired us as a company to try and win more awards, and also it's definitely made me talk more to other companies. So on my emails, I've got the logo to say that I won it, and it makes customers sort of go, oh, I didn't know they exist. And then I said, go to the website, have a look. So yeah, it's definitely since I've had that little icon on my emails and it's been announced on our Facebook that we've won it, it's definitely got customers more intrigued.
What is the next big step for yourself and David Gilkes and Sons?
So definitely expanding. We've just taken on a new lorry and 2 new staff members, and we are hopefully looking at taking on more. Because we're just too busy for customers we do have, and we want to make sure we can obviously keep every customer happy. We are definitely going to go for another award, as I've mentioned. So when it's ready for 2025, I know my mum, my manager, is got them ready with alerts. So yeah, I think expansion is the main thing. Maybe move to a bigger premises. I mean, we've been at this place for 10 years and we've outgrown it. So might be looking to get another warehouse within the Warwickshire area, and then just make us more of a more known company to get us a bit bigger. So yeah, definitely.
Well, that sounds like a lot of stuff to do, but it sounds like you're more than ready to do it all and take on more and more objectives and add to that success that you've already had. But that kind of goes all my questions for today, Kate. It's been absolutely wonderful to talk to you and learn about the company and everything you do and the success you've had. If people want to talk to yourself or they want to get in touch with the business, what is the best place to find you?
So we have got a website, which is www.davidgilkes.com, and that takes us to our main David Gilkes page, what we do, what we offer, all the services we do. We are also on Facebook, which again is the David Gilkes Removals. Just look for the big green lorry, as we say, that's what we are. As soon as you find the big green lorry, you found us, sort of thing. But yeah, or again, you can email me, which is just kate@davidgilkes.com, and that will take you straight to my email address. I will admit I'm not normally in the office as much because with the job I do, I'm out of the office quoting. But anybody in the office will be happy to talk to you. I mean, we've got Hannah, Joe, Jill, and Matt who are mainly in the office, so they'll be happy to talk to anybody as well.
Brilliant. Well, that is fantastic to hear. Thank you again so much for joining us today, Kate. It's been absolutely wonderful.
And you, yes, thank you for your time today. You've been amazing. Thank you.